What is up, guys? Welcome back to a new video, and this one is going to be the first part of my huge Utopia kind of mini documentary that I'm making. This is basically going to be a 3-part video. Well, I'm most likely going to be a 2-part video. I'm basically going to be giving you guys the whole, well, not the whole summary, but basically where I feel like the Utopia era started and where we are today and how we basically got here, all the bullshit that was in it, all the highs, all the lows, basically the whole journey to Utopia. So guys, enjoy, and hopefully you like the Utopia doc.
Wake up, nigga. Gotta get the cake up, nigga. Niggas in the bushes in the farms might gotta rake up a nigga. I'm way too antsy, cause my ambition's too frantic.
Obviously, if we're going to talk about Utopia, or if we're going to talk about any Travis Scott project, we always have to talk about the project that came before it, and basically what era or what mindset was Travis in before going into this project. Before Utopia even started, we had a massive album, a cult classic called Astroworld that was released in 2018. Until this day, that album is still a very iconic hip-hop album. Till this day, guys, statistic wise, just sonic wise, even just the feeling around Utopia. Astroworld wasn't just an album. Travis Scott basically took the sequel of Rodeo that was supposed to be a great sonic and just a great body of work, and he grabbed that, put a lot of different amazing things around it, crazy songs, some crazy tour, crazy merch. Basically, this guy was everywhere between 2018 all the way down to 2019. So everybody was just wondering, your next album, how is your next album gonna be? After the whole Astroworld aftermath, the whole tour, everything was going on, in 2019 Travis was basically just laying low, but he was still dropping some really good songs and some really good features. Now, in my humble opinion, I think the whole era of Utopia, if we're including the Sonics as well, I think it all started on October 4th 2019 when Travis released Highest in the Room, his first single post Astroworld. And this was a very big deal because we were kind of wondering, where is he gonna go now with the sound? You're just so high up now. And if you guys have already heard Highest in the Room and the video itself, it really gives you a nice dystopian kind of feeling and sci-fi kind of feeling, and that's really where he started going into that direction. Obviously, it's Travis, he was already into that direction already with a dark trap hip-hop sound that he really likes to experiment with, and that's something that we already did see, but he kind of took it a different, more futuristic kind of level with Highest in the Room. In my opinion, I think Highest in the Room going #1 the week after it got released, I think it really did give a really big thumbs up to Travis that this sound works. Your fans really like this sound. And Highest in the Room is not the most complex, crazy Travis Scott song ever, but it's the most simple, hard-hitting one in my opinion. I honestly love that song. Like, I generally love that song more than some of his most popular songs that he's put out. Not only from the Mike Dean synth, you can see the music video with Dave Myers. This guy just went crazy on that one as well. Till this day, I think it's top 3, one of my favorite Travis Scott music videos. A few months after Highest in the Room came out, Travis released his first ever studio compilation album with Cactus Jack called the Jack Boys Project. And this project, honestly guys, is one of my most favorite hip-hop projects of all time, mainly because of the time it came out for me personally. It's one of my first ever Travis Scott releases as a massive kind of fan of Travis that I did also experience. So but the album came out December 27th 2019, literally right at the end of the year. It was literally the last hip-hop album of the decade, 2010s. With Jack Boys, everybody saw just the direction Travis went with that one as well. He was kind of continuing the Highest in the Room theme. He even had the remix on the project as well, and that's kind of where I think Travis really started settling down with the sound more. This futuristic sci-fi sound brought this one even better. He added members in his team like Don on this one as well. So 2019 is basically done. 2020 started, and obviously everybody knows in February there was a massive pandemic called COVID-19 that just hit the world, and it went crazy from there all the way till this day. It's still, I won't say it's going crazy, but obviously everything was pushed back. Everybody was in their house and nobody could go outside. Nothing was gonna happen, but Cactus Jack still does not sleep. That year, Travis basically started Dotway Radio with Chase B. He didn't start it, but he had a Dotway Radio with Chase B. He had all these commercials going going on. He had the Fortnite commercial that was going on in April. He had so many different things happening for him in the beginning of the year for someone that was going through it. But the biggest news of the whole year was when Travis Scott posted on his Instagram a photo of just him in a Balenciaga biker jacket, and in the caption he basically said Utopia. And that's basically where this whole video kind of starts and kicks off. This is basically where Travis Scott started this whole era. I can officially say this is when we left the Astroworld era. We are in new territory here. But then I'm pretty sure a month later or something like that, he dropped The Plan, and The Plan was also another big indication of where Travis was still going with this sound. The Plan is very much so a very sci-fi dystopian kind of sound. It was used in the Tenet movie with Christopher Nolan, and obviously you guys know Christopher Nolan in his movies. That song literally just fits perfectly in his movie, so you can just see it. Like, you can just see it where he's going with his next project here. It was commercial success, but it did kind of come at a cost of his, I won't say his public persona, his public persona, because people were low-key kind of calling him a sellout, someone that's literally just made music and then just sold out and just wants all the money now and doesn't give a shit about the music. And also that point of view was kind of being portrayed a bit more better, because the music he was releasing at the time was not the best, because he was releasing way more features than actual songs. And I remember the feature run he had during 2019 all the way to like 2020, it was not the best feature run. So I could really see where people's frustration started coming with Travis. So near at the end of September, he dropped Franchise, a big single that he had with MIA and Young Thug. Chase B was on the production of this one as well. They had a big music video for the song, and the song honestly did not really perform too well. I'll see a lot of his fans really kind of started seeing the commercial side of Travis, and obviously the whole music video is low-key kind of a commercial. If you really ask me about it, the whole video is kind of a commercial. The song itself is alright. MIA doesn't have the best verse. I think Young Thug still has the best verse on that song. The beat carried, in my opinion. Franchise till this day is still a decent song. I probably haven't played it in a minute now.